if there was anything that you kind of look back now and say, well, I could have avoided that, or maybe I could have done that differently. What do you think they are?
It's hard to say. Look, probably the big thing is when you outsource, it's just making sure that you get someone that's probably going to deliver what you want. And I know on last week's call, you were talking, I think, to Graham about outsourcing someone to do email marketing program, and you said Upwork or even Fiverr, things like that. And I must admit, I found the level of service I've had on those platforms to be better than I've had local. So when I got the grant, unfortunately, for my online marketing, it sort of had to be a local person, and it's really hard to find those people at the moment. So I did find someone, thought they were really good, thought I'd done enough research, and then just a bad move. So that's probably the biggest mistake I'll try not to make again, is just be a lot more careful when I'm selecting someone else to do work for me. Just making sure that there's contracts and everything in place to make sure it's all done correctly, and there's ways to enforce that if you have to.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it
absolutely.
can become quite expensive.
And it can become expensive really, really quickly too.
Mm.
I am actually at the workshop. I'm going to be going over my method of hiring freelancers, whether it be usually I like to use Upwork, but a method that I've been using for a very long time. I guess in terms of successes that you've had, I mean, you're still around, right? You've been around since 2019, and from what I'm hearing, there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of different challenges. You're continually persisting. Why are you continually persisting?
I enjoy it, and it's hard to explain. I was trying to explain to my accountant the other day. I said, this is almost like a hobby for me. This is one of my, I have probably two main things that I do that are my relaxations. This is one of them. I do a lot of karate as well, so that's my other relaxation, and that just gets me
Nice.
away from what I do on a day-to-day basis. So this is more like a hobby, and I kept saying that, I think I was talking to Raj about this. My idea is probably what we've got now, try and build it up again, sell it off, and then look for something that's in the niches. But when I retire, this is what this would be a great little business to have. That I'm not looking to make $1 million a year. Not looking to throw my job in. Anyone knows anyone in flying knows that you commit a lot of money to get qualified. So it's hard to throw it away. I've tried, it didn't work. Keep going back, but I do love flying, so I don't want to give that away. But at the same time, you can't do it forever. It's very hard. And as I said, medically, it becomes quite hard as you get older. So this is something else I just love doing. I just really enjoy it. It's just like a little hobby, and I just don't think I could walk away from it too easily. I
Awesome.
think I'd sort of feel a bit lost, a bit empty in certain things now. I've just been around sort of enjoying it and learning. As I said, learning skills that I can just transfer to other areas I work in. What I need to find is that I probably need to look at a niche within those areas that I love, uh, and find something there that I can do. So that's my goal. That's the goal I've set myself.
Awesome. And me and you both have something in common. You fly planes. I was flying helicopters, training to fly
Yeah.
helicopters, which I'm going to be doing here in Portugal, which is quite nice. And once you do fly, it's very, very addictive, actually.
When you send that person up by themselves the first time, so and the helicopter's the same, just so everyone sort of understands, you generally do somewhere between 10 and 20 hours of flying training before you get sent solo. So you get sent out by yourself. And, most times, I don't know whether you've gone solo yet, Sam, if you've got that far in your training, but if usually the instructor doesn't tell you you're going to go out by yourself until the very, very last minute. They basically sitting there and they just hop out of the aircraft or the helicopter and say, okay, go off and fly one circuit around, go do a takeoff, come back and do a landing by yourself. Now you've had your hand held and now suddenly you're there. They think you're competent and you go and do it. And it's a little bit like probably getting your first sale on
Mm.
Amazon or each platform. You've worked so hard to get there, and then suddenly it happens, and you just go, "Oh wow!" Like the step is an amazingly big step to doing it.
Mm.
And then after that, then you realise that I've got a whole lot more work to do to keep this going. So that's where I equate the e-commerce to. It's sort of aviation, I suppose.
Hey there, this is Neil-Asher from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. That video actually was from the regular Monday night Q&A session, excuse me, that I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. Over 2,500 of us now, and growing, by the way. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. Now, if you'd like to find out more about what we do at the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs and get yourself off there and come and join us, all you need to do is go to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. AussieOnlineEntrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that, by the way, is underneath this video, and I will welcome you with open arms and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, have a good one. Bye.